Well, I don't have no work to do today, but I decided to go out to the big pasture just to take a look. Just for the fun of it. Because I was getting bored. Yeah, last few days have been pretty nice. Have to keep an eye on the traffic when I stop. Well, these cattle are just hanging out in the shade over there by the equipment, by the barn. Ugh. Okay, that's just a quick stop. Okay, back to the big pasture. Just doing a leisurely drive out to the big pasture. No real purpose except to look around. I've been out here a few days. I can see from here that the weed killer is working along the fence line, so that's good. That's the whole point of the weed killer, to keep the grass under control under the fence. Okay. Yeah. Looks good. Keep the cattle from reaching underneath. A little spit out there. Yeah. I can see the pasture across the creek is doing good too. This here is starting to green up again. It's growing. The grass is growing through the stuff that I cut here a while back with the sycamore. Oh, I see the cattle. Wait. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I left that gate open. Yeah, they're across there. There they are. They're on the other side there. I left that gate open the last time I was out here, I think. I forget. No, I guess it's been open for a while now. Yeah. Although it was open when it was raining, so that calf is turning white. I knew it. That little calf, yeah, from the white cow, she's turning. It was brown when it was born, but it's turning white, just like I thought. Yeah, I'll go get a closer look. Yeah, weed killer's working here too, both sides, on both fences. When I first started to have cattle down here and had fences here and at the house, on those pastures, both pastures, I didn't use weed killer. I used like something to cut the weeds. I think I even used a weed eater for a while too, I think. Yeah, and then I used other cutting tools. Then I just got tired of doing that hard work, so I just started to use spray, the weed killer, and it works a lot better for me. Whether it's good for the environment, I can't say. Oh, I forgot to take down my electric fence. Almost ran it over. I ran through it. Yeah, look at that calf. She's turning white. Yeah. Compared to the other one. I'm not sure which one that one is. It's a pink. Oh, that's the last calf. These are the last two calves born. The little one on the right was born, and then oh, I forget now. So this bigger one was April 25th. The smaller one, April 6th. Yeah, April 6th. So the little one is actually older than the bigger one. And that white one there, the smaller calf, is actually from this white cow here. And she was a small cow too, so maybe that's why she's small. Okay, I gotta close the gate. Oh, there's the rest of the cattle. And the other three calves, the older three calves are right there. The big one in the middle is the first one. She's a heifer. And the two down there, on this side, behind her, or inside of her, those are the two bulls. And the one on the left, the bull on the lighter one, that's what I'm going to sell with this one right here. The little calf there, I'm going to sell with this one here, this yearling, his older brother, along with their mama, that one right there. Okay. Yeah, and there's the bull and the oldest cow I got. Yeah, everything looks good. I think that's the cow. I think that's the striped one. Pretty sure. Yeah. Anyway, we gotta sell some. I'm getting too many cattle here, so I gotta sell something this fall to so they don't overgraze everything, and make sure I have enough hay for the winter. Look at those three calves. They're cooling up, keeping cool. Look at those birds in the background. I call them cowbirds because they hang around where the cows are, eating bugs. When the cattle stir them up. Well, they're staying cool. Staying cool in the pond. I call it the pond. It's the creek pool. There's the rest of them over here eating. They got some nice clover in there. Clover's growing good this year. Yeah, I like it because it's a short clover. I'm not sure. I call it white clover, but I think Dad called it Lespeziza. I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Lespediza, something like that. I don't even know if that's right. That's what I call it. I call it white clover. It's easier for me. Anyway, close this gate, and then I gotta drive up the pasture road. Yeah. Like I said, I thought about selling this little white one here, this white cow. She's a heifer this year too, or she was a heifer until she had her calf here. It was either her and her calf, which is her calf. I might sell it anyway in the future, if it didn't look like it's growing too good. It's either her or the other striped cow, and for some reason I prefer this white one, even if she's small. Hopefully she'll give a bigger calf next year. And that's a 2-year-old heifer, which is the fourth calf from the mama cow, the old cow. Yeah. And this cow here is a new cow this year. She's actually the first calf from the first calf of the mama cow. So, yeah. The herd's expanding slowly. Yeah, everybody's enjoying themselves in the water. Yeah, that's the oldest cow, and she's the mama of this one, her first. That's her second, the striped one. That's her third, and she had her first calf this year, which is I think that red one on the other side, that little red calf. the darker red on the other side of that 3 there. And then the cow here, she had her 1, 2, 3, 4th calf this year. That's the mama of the white bull up at the house, and then, which is born last year. No, 2 years ago. Is it? Wait, I forgot. I'm confused. Her first calf was a white bull up at the house. Oh, no, that's wrong. Her second calf. Her first calf was this white one here. That's her first calf, and that's her first calf. So, and then her second calf is the bull, white bull up at the house. Her third calf is that black one over there. That's another bull. And then, where's her? Oh, that's her last calf is this one. Her 4th calf is that one. It's another heifer. So that's good. Her 1st and 4th calves are heifers. Yeah. That was her 1st calf. And that was her 4th calf. And that heifer there, that's the 5th calf from the old mama cow. And she's 2 years old, and I'm hoping she gets pregnant this year. So she has a calf next year. And she'll take the place of this one I'm selling this fall. I'll be selling that cow there. With her calf, with that calf, her calf from last year, and that calf right there. Yeah, so that's my plan. Anyway, let's keep on moving up the pasture road. Ooh, truck's hot. Forgot to roll the windows down. Ooh. Okay, let's head up the pasture road. The other, I guess I didn't mention that white one there. That's the mama cow. That's a white bull. He was born last year. Oh wait, yeah, he was born last year in March, and that's her 5th calf. Yeah. That's her 5th calf and her 1st bull. Yeah, he's going down and get the water too. These 2 here, I hope I can go around them without them. Yeah. Hey, these are the last 2 calves born this year. Yeah, the light one is, she was brown before. Now she's starting to turn whiter, or at least light brown. Let's see if I can get around them. Come on, where are you going? All right, well, you're going that way anyway, I guess. Yeah, I forgot I left this gate open. That's okay. Good. Yeah, look at that pasture there on the other side. That's what I mowed with sycamore first. It was mostly just the tall, there wasn't much grass in there because they had the grass clipped pretty short. But the tall ironweeds and thistle, they don't eat. So I had to cut them. I either cut it with the lawnmower or spray it individually like I did in the bottom pasture behind the house. Or mow it with the sycamore this year. Last year I don't know if I used the lawnmower or the bush hog. I think I did both. I think I did it with the bush hog, and then after they grew back and they were shorter, I think I used the lawnmower. But this year I used the sycamore. Yeah, the cattle can come in here now too and keep this stuff down. I forgot that it rained. It rained 3/4 of an inch, or 7/8. It rained 7/8. 7/8. Just the other day. But I guess there was no damage done on the road. Well, when I come back this way, I'm going to close this gate. even though they're in here anyway on this road, I don't want them getting the habit of coming through this gate and making a trail down the road to go up and down. This way they can come up and eat, graze from the bottom up, and then go back down slowly as they eat. But if I left this open too long, they'd start making a path here, and I don't want to, because that happened before, and I didn't want to do that again. But I'll leave it open for now. Let's go up and check since I'm here. Let's check I sprayed some of these weeds up here. Oh, buzzard just flew over me. I sprayed some of these weeds. I don't know if they died or not. No, I guess I forgot these. Oh, that's right. I sprayed some of them. I sprayed the huts, right? I forgot. I thought I was going to get to these later, but yeah. Oh, I just forgot. Yeah, I didn't spray these iron weeds on this end. That's right. Or these other weeds here too. There's other weeds here. Yeah, but I sprayed the weeds in the corral and around the corral. Yeah, I did that much. Yeah. This would be easy to work with the cattle with. But I'll have to come back with the sprayer and spray the rest of these weeds here that I forgot. I just forgot all about them. Then I sprayed along here too, along the fence line about the bales. Then over here, I sprayed over here. I sprayed over here. I sprayed everywhere where I thought they'd be in my way. I even sprayed in there. I sprayed in there too. At least I'm in the air conditioning. Yeah, I sprayed a lot of the weeds up there on top. Yeah, I sprayed up a lot of stuff up there. It looks like I might have missed a few. Thought I got them all, but I said it before when I was spraying it. I'm going to have to come back and do a touch-up every once in a while, because even though I kill the weeds that were growing and I sprayed, even if when they die, new ones sprout up from the seed. So I have to keep an eye on it, touch it up every few weeks or so, make sure I get them all, because the new ones aren't preventing it from growing. But these weeds here, like right in front of the truck, yeah, these iron weeds, I guess I forgot. I sprayed some of these here on that hill, but I missed some of them too. Yeah. And I missed these right here. I was intending to come back, but then I went down to the bottom. I went down to the bottom. I don't know what did I go down to the bottom for? Just to look at the fence, I guess. And then I forgot to come back up here, because I went out the other way. Yeah, I'm gonna spray all this stuff too. This is that mint that grows up here. There's some mint that grows in here. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking about this the other day. I need to move this gate a little forward. I need to move the gate, the whole gate. I put a new post in and everything. Yeah, a bigger post, stronger post. Put it right there somewhere by that little ditch is underneath the end of the gate. Yeah, right about there, or just this side of it, or the right side. Just to make it even, because I want to move this fence here on this side. I want to move it forward a little bit and put a different cattle panel. But anyway, I can do that some other time. I'm not ready for that. So much to do. Yeah, I sprayed all that up there. Okay, let's drive some more. Yeah, I'll have to come back and touch this weeds up with the sprayer again. But I can see the ones that I sprayed. I didn't get all these though. I didn't get all. I got some of these over here. I think I was concentrating on the iron weeds. Yeah, and the thistle. That's what I was concentrating on. Yeah, that's what I was concentrating on. So I may have missed some of these in here. Yeah, right here. These the weeds that are growing here mostly are the some kind of mint, but the cattle won't eat them, and they're spreading, so I have to keep them more under control. I could mow it, but there's a lot of grass that's still growing in here, in where these bales are. But you can see the ones I sprayed, they're dying. You can also see right here, there's some sticker weeds in there I must have missed. I don't know how I missed them. I thought I got them all. And there's some Jimson weeds in here too that I missed. I could have swore I sprayed them though. Yeah, there's a couple over there. On the right, some Jimson weeds. Oh, these sticker weeds here on the left though, those are still green. I'll spray them. The ones I sprayed died, but I guess it's such a wide area. I guess I didn't pay attention exactly where I was spraying. But I was trying to avoid the grass because wherever I sprayed, stuff died. Yeah, I missed this completely. I'll show you. I had the phone up near the windshield. Oh boy, it got hot. I have to turn the air on stronger. Anyway, this is what I missed. Every once in a while I see a section that I missed, but I'll get it next time. Yeah, I didn't realize it, but the phone gets hot up near the windshield because the windshield's getting hot from the sun. Anyway, this is where I sprayed all this, but I'll have to come back and follow up, touch up. This hair sprayed pretty good. Yeah, I had a pretty good on this. Turn the air conditioner up. Cools the truck off more. I sprayed it on the left side here too. Yeah, that's where all those mint were growing. I sprayed all the way over through here. You can see where I sprayed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Looks like I missed a spot. Anyway, that's why I got to come back and touch it up later. Yeah, I sprayed all this through here. I was hitting specific plants though, ironweed and thistle is what I was trying to aim for. And I sprayed along that fence there by the pond dam. I sprayed that. Well, that looks good. Fence looks good too. Yeah. I sprayed these, what do you call them? I forget the name. I forgot. Yeah, I sprayed a few of the multi-flower rosebush. Oh, there is some grass growing here, so I sowed grass twice, but I didn't have the soil prepared good enough for it to germinate better. Because after I had the work done, I just ignored it for a while, and it got some rains on it, so it plastered the soil, so it was kind of had a hard crust on it. Then I sowed the grass on top of that hard crust. Anyway, that's what I did. But there's something growing. I'll just leave it alone. Okay, now we're headed along this fence. When I get up to this post here, yeah, I sprayed along this fence too. Looks like it killed some of the weeds. Some of them looks like they're not really hurt too much. I forget. I think it's been about a week since I sprayed. I'm gonna come up here and check both fences. Where this post is, I can check both fences on either side. The far fence is the south fence, and the fence on this side is the north fence. Well, the north fence and south fence are both working good. That's a relief. I don't have to check it. Yeah, I tried to spray most of these, but it looks like I missed a few. And it's hot when you're walking with a sprayer, spraying stuff. I see a Jimson weed I missed and some iron weeds that I missed here. But like I said, when you're spraying with a sprayer and you're walking around, it's hard to tell which ones you sprayed and which ones you didn't. So that's why I got to come back and check it again. Touch it up, that's what you call it. Okay, now I'm headed down to the bottom. There's probably nothing down there to see. Although last time I was here, that log fell across, the tree fell across, but I was able to drag it to the side enough to get the truck through. And I drug it by hand with a rope. This is getting pretty bumpy through here. Yeah, I like to have this thing straightened out. Really leveled out. Dig a ditch on both sides. But that's not going to happen for a while. No money for that. Anyway, this is the bottom ground on my south fence. Oh, slow down. It's bumpy. It's bumpy. Yeah. The only thing I sprayed here was the fence. I didn't spray anything inside the pasture. Yeah, I sprayed all that around the fence. On this, under the fence and on the outside. Gonna make it? Hey! Yeah, that's where I sprayed. And the few weeds that you do see sticking up are the milkweed, which I always leave for the butterflies. And since I'm here, I'm just going to head right around. Yeah, I sprayed under the fence because I just didn't want to mow it. And I still have to spray, even if I mow it, I still have to spray under the fence. Because I don't want the cattle reaching under here. Oh, look like the fence got hooked on the barbed wire at the bottom. But it's okay. That probably happens when the deer go by. Okay. The south fence is on my left. Yeah, I mowed all this with the sycamore. I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah. And then under the fence and on the outside is where I used the sprayer on. So everything's looking pretty good down here. Oh, cattle are coming out of the water. This was a wet spot here. Looks like this was a wet spot the other day, but I think it's okay now. It looks like a living field. I think I'm still going to go around it. Yeah, the cattle that came out of the water. Looks like they're going to go start eating grass again over here. Since I'm here, I guess I'll go ahead and pick them limbs up. because I'm here and I can't. Well, I'm glad I went around that because it's muddy there. I guess that last rain made it wet. I don't know if the cattle are coming out here or going to go up to the top. Either way, they're coming out here to eat something. Okay, let's finish the rest of the fence. I didn't spray nothing out here in the area, but I gotta make sure they don't get stuck. And then we're around the wet spot. Coming up to the corner, southwest corner of the fence. I think I put this fence up and this gate, this barbed wire. I think it was 2023, but it could have been 2022. I don't remember the actual year, but it was before last year. Put it that way. And the only reason I put them gates on either end. Yeah, this area I couldn't mow. I couldn't mow this with the sickle mower because there's too much stuff in here for that tractor. And it would only be 2 or 3 cuts. So I decided to just leave it. I might try to mow it with the lawnmower someday. Let's go see if I get any pears on these trees. Now these pears, they were grown from a seed, probably from a store-bought pear. Yeah, I do see some pears on there. I see a few, but I see some dead leaves. Why are the leaves dying? What's going on with them? I don't know. Yeah, there's more. I can see more pears on this one. I see some up high. At least I'll have something to try to eat later this year. Let's see. Anyway, there's the cattle, and there's the gate. There's the gate. This is the reason I had to go through this gate last time I was out here when I think I was spraying. Yeah, I was spraying the south fence. Well, that's right. I was spraying. I sprayed the top. I think. Yeah. I sprayed the top. Yeah, I sprayed the top and the south fence. And then instead of going back up, going out, I had that gate closed on top. I just went out this way. And that's why I forgot to spray the other weeds up there. Anyway, there's a little black bull. Yeah. Look at it. There's one. The red cow. She went up that road. And here, there's the cow with her. That's the last cow that had a calf. That was her 4th calf too. Yeah, I like her calf. But the one right behind her, that's from that striped cow, and it born last year, the bull. And I didn't like the way he grew. And then she had another calf this year of another bull. So I decided I'm just going ahead and sell both of her calves and her. But I'm going to keep the white one with the little calf. Yeah. I don't really have a good reason for keeping her, except I like her look of being white. That's all. Reminds me of all the Italian white blood genetics that I put in. That I crossbred the Highlanders with. Yeah. Okay, well, let me drive back to the top the other way. I better head back to the house. Okay. Yeah, at least they got plenty to eat. Yeah, looks like I might have to recharge the oiler too. Looks like the flies aren't under control yet either. I'm gonna try to go around this cow here, and then I'm gonna chase her out through the gate before I close the gate. Otherwise, she'll have to walk all the way back. I'm not that mean. Let's see if I can get by here without her going backwards. Well, she went ahead of me, so I'll just park it here. I'll chase her up and close the gate. Well, she didn't want to cooperate, so I'm gonna lock her. I closed the gate because she didn't want. She went down in that ditch, and I ain't gonna follow her. She'll have to walk all the way back down now to the other gate to get out of here, to get with the other cattle. Because the rest of the cattle are all up here, so she's gonna be by herself until she goes back down there. Yeah, she had a chance to go up this way, but she chose to take the ditch, so that's her choice. Okay, they're all good. Oh, good. I'm seeing the calves are eating grass too. That's good. Okay, let's go home. Okay, let's go home. Yeah. Yeah, this pasture looks good. Looks better after I cut it. Get those tall weeds down. Looks good. Okay, let's go. Head back to the house. I gotta recharge that oiler. The sun's pretty strong today. Beat down on my truck. Truck's like a greenhouse without the air conditioner. Oh, I gotta open the gate, don't I? Okay. Open the gate. Forgot to turn the video off before I got out of the truck. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you can see the spray on the fence real good from here. Yeah, killed the weeds under the fence. Okay, I'm headed back to the house. Yeah, I'll have to come back one of these days, touch up the weeds I didn't get with the sprayer. I'll wait for a cooler day and I'll try to do it in the morning, but it's cooler. No hurry. Oh, I gotta cut the grass in our front yard here, or in the driveway, sort of. Yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, pretty. That's pretty big here. Yeah. I tried spraying around this bale and the moors. I won't have to get too close to them. Okay. Back where I started from. Let's turn the air down a little bit since I'm in the shade. Yeah, everything's okay at the big pasture. I don't have to worry about it for a while. Ooh, big horsefly landed on my windshield. Okay. Neighbor soybeans are growing. And I gotta spray, I gotta cut grass here. And if I cut grass here, more than likely I'm gonna cut grass down there along the road by at the big pasture, along the fence there. So there's really no hurry. This stuff ain't that big. Yeah, I guess I'll wait a while. I'll wait for the right weather. And for until I feel like doing it, I guess. That's the biggest part. I don't like doing something if I don't feel like doing it. Alright, that's all for today. Or that's all for now anyway. I think I'll let the cattle back in this area back there. I'll close this gate and then I'll open the gate down by the garden. Yeah, there's no really need to cut this right away. It's not too big for my mower, so the mower can handle it. So I'll wait for a better day to cut grass. Let's see if they'll get up out of their shade. Look at that bull, the white bull. When I open this gate to let them in here again. Let's see who's, I think that heifer, she's not heifer anymore. She's a cow now. I think she'll be the first one to get up. I'm wrong, it is hot as it was last week. It's 92. I didn't think it would get that hot today. Upper 80s maybe, but anyway, it's warm today. Well, it's 6:45, 5 minutes later. Yeah, I think the storm's moving this way. So I probably missed most of this. That's all north and northwest of me. There's a chance this might come over me too, from down here. Just have to wait and see. Yeah, I'll probably just get a light rain, if any. But the heavy stuff is over that way. The heavy rain is over that way. Yeah, it's missing me on this one. Yeah, it's pretty dark. Looks darker with my eyes than it does in the camera. Wait, lightning. Let's wait for it. I saw the lightning. There it goes. Yeah, the lightning was pretty far away. Yeah, I can see there's a lot of rain over that way. I think. That's what I would think anyway. Yeah, I'm starting to get wet here. Okay, I gotta go in. Yeah. I might be back later, or maybe not. We'll see. Day's almost over anyway. It's almost getting close to 7 p.m. So they said, the forecast did say there's going to be some thunderstorms the afternoon, and I guess this is one of them. 8 p.m. and all the storms are mostly north of me, north or east. Yeah, I don't think I got very much. I'm gonna go out to the west side, see what it looks like. It's probably too cloudy to see the sunset. Oh, it's a few minutes after 8 p.m. and it's still drizzling here, but like I said, never got that much rain, just a light drizzle. Yeah, I never heard it rain hard. This is about as the heaviest it got, as far as I know. Well, that's all for today. I don't think we're going to get any much. Much more after this. Everything that went west of me or north of me, or maybe even south and east of me. But I did get a few drops, so I guess that's better than nothing. All right, that's all for today. I'm done. Well, it's about 10:45 p.m. and it just started to rain. I don't have internet right now, but it's pouring down pretty good. I'm getting a good downpour now. I didn't get much rain on them rounds around 7 or 8 o'clock, but I got some now. Okay, that's all I can go for now. Too dark out of here. Well, this is 11:05 p.m. radar showing that's the rain that went north of me, and it just looks like it got built up, expanded. But this is a little rain that came across me now, around 10:30. Yeah, that's the little rain I'm getting now. Yeah. Let me zoom in on that. Let's see, this is 11:05 p.m. and I'm somewhere in this area. I was getting some heavier rain here earlier. It's kind of slowed down now, though. I think most of it's going south of me now. Yeah, I'm still getting some. It's not heavy. Was there for a little while, though. Well, I guess that's about it for today then. I'm going to call it a night. Go to sleep.